You have now tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast.
Can you hear me now? Let me know if we good. Cause I gotta repeat all of that stuff all over again. Still no audio? All right, good. We good. We good. We good. All right. I'm gonna start this off all over again because the audio was crazy. Um, welcome to the show. It is me, your girl Labor Lee, aka Cat Lee, and
You have now tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast.
just when you think you got everything together, just when you think you got it all together. But anyway, I obviously thought I had it all together, but did not. Anyway, though, let's get into some stuff. So today, my friends, my friends, is Media Monday. Today is the day where we sit down and talk about all the stuff that's going on these Gab Beach streets. We got to figure it out, talk about it, discuss it, give our little opinions and all of that stuff. Not that, the people that we talking about care, but we care. So that's all that matters. So yeah, today is Media Monday. We gotta get into it. But before I do that, I'll be right back. Hi, my ambitious ones. I'm so excited to talk to you about Transcending Sound and their amazing aromatherapy product line. It's like you get a lot for your buck with them. With each candle or wax melt scent, it comes with a playlist. That's crazy, right? Each playlist is based in hip hop, R&B, and or jazz. One of my favorites is called Fly Love Song. I burn it on a regular. It's a grown and mature scent with a 4-hour and some change playlist to go along with it. Now, the smell. You get touches of jasmine, amber, sandalwood, and musk. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. I highly recommend. So if you're big on aromatherapy like I am and you love hip hop, R&B, and jazz, this is where you need to be. So make sure you use our discount code ambitiously15 to receive 15% off of your purchase at checkout. It's a vibe. Catch that vibe. Little aromatherapy and some good music to go along with it. You can't lose. AU Big Purr. AU Big Purr. We all about catching vibes up over here. You know what I mean? We want a good vibe in any situation. So burning that candle, playing the little soundtrack to go with it. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. So anyway, y'all, we starting off a little political today because well, not political. I don't know if this is political. I don't know. This is some, and I can't. I probably should have saved this one for last because um I'm going to want to say words that I can't say right now. But I'm gonna hold it together. I'm gonna hold it together. But join the conversation, drop a comment. You can call in or text 443-780-5978. 443-780-5978. If you do call in, know that you will be live on air. People will hear what you're saying to us because that's how we get down over here. If you text, I will read your text out loud to the audience. Or you can ask me to drop the link, and I will if you're on your best behavior. But if listen, I'm not here for y'all shenanigans today. I'm trying to tell you so. That's a big maybe. I might drop the link anyway. Because some of y'all are some weirdos out here in this world. If you would like to contact us for any reason at all, for any reason, contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Remember, y'all, please, I adore it if you did this, to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the like button more so than anything. It's a free way to support this situation we got going on over here. So, if you can, if you don't mind. If you don't mind, it would be lovely. It would be lovely. Check out the website, www.ambitiouslyent.com, www.ambitiouslyent.com. Doc said I got 11 minutes, then I can use the full letter words. Listen, I'm going to try to do this without using those words. I really am. Might gotta say a little prayer before I do it, but I really am. Okay, so I saw this footage over the weekend because I keep abreast. I talk about the shenanigans over here, but I'm abreast to what's going on in the world. Just like a lot of other people, I watch the news, and I saw this footage of protesters, um, a bunch of protesters. There was a lot of protests going on over the weekend, the week, whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's just been a lot of protests going on. So a black Palestine protester was called Lizzo by a group of white counter protesters during a heated face off this week, and she received racist taunts likening her to a monkey. The ugly scene went down on Thursday at the University of Mississippi, Ole Miss, um, with both pro-Palestinian, pro-Palestinian protesters and pro-Israel protesters, factions involved, holding dueling protests right there on campus, which got heated when a group of bros zeroed in on a black female on the Palestine side of things. She was standing there all alone and filming, and the men, most of whom were white, could be heard repeatedly insulting her weight, invoking Lizzo's name to get the point across, all while calling her a female dog and other explicit insults. Y'all, I started with this one because I need us to wake up, because a lot of times we'll sit around and act like that, like this type of stuff doesn't still happen, and it does. In this situation, it's two different factions protesting against one another, but neither one of these factions are from these countries that they're going at it with one another over. One. Two, it is Mississippi. I don't know how much further away from, I don't know. It's Mississippi. It's extraordinary. It cracks me up that that's their kind of go-to insult to call a woman Lizzo. Like, okay, because she's a heavier set woman, so that's what you go to with it. It did rile her up. It got her a little upset and uptight, and I get it. But what I will say is this: when you in them kind of situations and you gotta read, well, they was outside, but I'm going to use this word for better purposes. You have to read the room, and if you read the room, then you know what kind of situation you're going to be involved in. You perhaps might be involved in, and it's messed up because she wasn't even. She was just standing there recording what was going on, and then out of nowhere, they just go in on her. So it's the South, though. Still antebellum South. So, it is what it is. So it upsets me that we still gotta go through this type of stuff, but this is the world we live in. So we just gotta, I don't know. So let's get to these because it's a lot of craziness going on right now. I just wanted to read that one first, just so we can keep up on our social climate, and still keep in mind that we have a good time here, but we always got to keep in mind that there is still so much craziness in this world is ridiculous. So that's why I said that one. Now let's talk about Jeannie Mai and Jeezy. Um, the more we get into the situation, the more crazy it gets. This is one of those ugly. Well, it's not. This is going to be one of those. Well, it is one of those ugly divorces. Um, my whole thing is like, and this is why I'm glad I'm not a celebrity, and this is why I wouldn't want. I don't think that two celebrity type people should be together, and I'm gonna tell you why. I mean, to each his own. You can be with who you want to be with, but you gotta look at it like both of them want to shine the limelight, and it's all good in the beginning, like any Hollywood or situation, and then it turns into this situation, which is he now wants a divorce from her. I don't think she really wants a divorce. I don't, but I'm gonna tell you why. Just hear me out. Let me get to this and then hear me out. I don't really think she wants a divorce though. So Jeezy is firing back at his estranged wife Jeannie Mai, who claims that he claims is out to smear him just because he didn't want to have a second kid with her, alleging she's out for revenge. That's crazy, right? The rapper filed new legal documents in his divorce case with Jeannie and says he's offering up a firm defense to Jeannie's bombshell claims from last week, in which she alleged that Jeezy was reckless and abusive and that he had gotten physical on at least one occasion. So I'm going to tell you about what we see in a second. Here in this new paperwork, Jeezy once again denies any such notion, just like he did when she first leveled the claim, and asks a rhetorical question: if I was so dangerous and abusive, why were you trying to have another baby with me? Interesting. It's a good question. Although their daughter is so super cute and gorgeous, but yeah. So in his legal document, I love that all the legal documents these days they done started something. Tyrone Blackburn and them, because now I like um how everybody decides that they want to put photographs within their legal documents now. It's a thing. It's a whole thing now. I'm trying to tell you, and it's so interesting. But for this story tonight, for these purposes, he submitted screenshots of her sending him messages such as showing her ovulation calendar. So she's like, well, tomorrow is when my eggs do what they do. So you got one job to do. That was one. And it was like her ovulation calendar. Then the other one, that was in April of 2022. Now in January of 2023, she sends him another picture of her ovulation calendar, and it says today and 3 more days. So it was telling her that she was ovulating. This is how many days you got left before you're not ovulating again. You know what's crazy? I've never sent a man my ovulation calendar because I wanted to get pregnant. It's getting ready to sound way crazy. If I send out that calendar, it's to tell you how many days I got before I'm not ovulating. Well, my calendar shows me that I'm ovulating, but it also shows me when I'm about to come on or whatever. So on my cycle. So I've sent that calendar to a man before, but not because I was trying to get pregnant. It was like, all right, this is how many days you got left until I come on. I've done that, but never, all right, I'm trying to get pregnant. But maybe, I don't know. Maybe she feel like her biological clock is ticking. She got to get them all out off now. But then that does beg the question. If you feel like this man is so dangerous and you feel like this man is just the worst man on the planet, he is so abusive, why would you want to have more babies with him? And I think in this situation too, because like the more they talk about it, the more interesting, seriously. The more they talk about it, screenshot, yeah, I'm trying to tell you, oh, she really wanted a second baby, right? So, but my first theory is she never wanted a divorce. So how do I know she doesn't want a divorce? Because she was trying to have another baby by her husband. She didn't want a divorce. I think this is just a synopsis. I think, hypothetically speaking, I don't know what happened at all. I don't know what happened. But I think what happened was, everything was, was everything. She did admit that she has a temper problem. So, it got spicy up in there from time to time. But she loved him. I think he loved her too. But that wasn't working for him. He probably like, I don't even go through this with black women. You crazy. But then he wrote the book. And he wrote the book, and when he wrote the book, it became a bestseller. And you know how that go. They cool, and then when they, it's not all, but when some people, once they blow up or they reach that next level, they like, all right, well, you was cool for the time being, but I'm out of here. I got some other things I could be doing. And so he decided because she did not file for divorce, he did. So then he decided that he was going to file for divorce. But I don't think he was prepared for how ugly it was going to get. So yeah, that's my synopsis on this whole nasty little situation Jeezy and Jeannie Ma got going on, announcing the ovulation schedule. She was like, hey, let's get it. Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was, Doc. She said, you gonna put a baby in me. You got one job. They said it's her fam involvement. I believe that too. Her mom is there all the time. And I heard her brother is always around too. So I could believe that too. I think it's that. I think it's a lot of factor in things. But one thing for damn certain, he got on that bestsellers list, and maybe a couple of weeks later, he was filing for divorce. I'm just putting two and two together. You found it. Oh, good. I could curse, cause shit, fucking white people. I love my. It's not all white people. It's just some white people. And in this case, it's the white people at Ole Miss. Like, why? Why you gotta be like that? No, all right, you want to protest on behalf of Israel? Fine. But don't fucking be just insulting people, and you don't got to do all of that. All right, you with who you with, and I'm with who I'm with, and that's just what it is. Shit. I'm sorry, I had to go back to that because I wanted to cuss about that so bad. But yeah, I heard it. It was a few factoring things, but what I know for a fact about this Jenny Mind Jeezy situation, he hit the bestseller, and a couple of weeks later, he filed for divorce. So, fuck. There's not much more to say to that. But I do find it funny how she did want to have more babies with him. She is so weird anyway, because remember she said she like her dark meat on the side, but she really about the white meat. And keeps her lean, and she said something else, lean and clean, something like that. Just to turn around to get a divorce from the white man that she was married to and to marry a black man. And then on top of that, want to have more babies with this black man that you said you didn't want to rock with. It's crazy. And now he trying to leave, and now all of a sudden he the worst man on the planet. He wasn't the worst man on the planet when you was flaunting his ass around, doing all these little videos and Jeezy and Jeezy and Jeezy and Jeezy. Now he the worst person in the world. Get the fuck out of here. Sorry. I'm sorry, y'all, but it just don't. I admit it's a lot of it's a lot of piece of shit out here in the world, but I just can't go with that narrative that all black men, you know what I mean? And I can't let nobody else from the outside come in and run with that narrative even, and like it's just cool. Like, oh wow, he was doing the black man thing. No, no, he was great when you was with him. You felt uplifted. You felt like a bad bitch. And now that he don't want to be with you no more, all of a sudden now he the worst person in the world and he got guns. You been knew about them guns. You was in the house with the guns. Shut up, girl. He's dangerous and abusive. Yeah, I heard you was dangerous and abusive too. Girl, simmer down. Simmer down. New author, who this? Yeah, and once that book dropped and he got on that bestsellers list, child hunty. A couple of weeks later, he was like, "All right, but you gotta go. Don't air that right." Yeah, because people they always try to do that to the black man. And like I said, it's some piece of shits out here. Don't get it twisted. It's some people that will do some foul and evil things to people for no damn reason. They will break your heart. They will just, but, and I'm thinking that's what's going on right now. Um, she heartbroken, so she being malicious. But at the same time, all the things that you telling them in the court about is all the things that you loved about the nigga. So it's just I need you to shut up. You love that thugged out thing about him. He was like, I'm gonna upgrade you. And you did. You did your job. You did your job. But now he don't want to be there no more. You gotta let it go, sis. She might not want anyone else to have him. I'm for damn certain about that. I'm for sure she don't want nobody else to have him. And again, that he got on that bestsellers list. No, she don't want nobody else to have him. So tarnish his character because I know everybody trying to say black women this, black woman that. I don't think it's a racial woman thing. I think it's just a manipulative woman thing. And Jeannie strikes me as the type, unfortunately. So unfortunately, she did. She strike me as the type like, oh, it's not going to be my way. Okay, well, now I'm about to act up and not up and act a fool. She strike me as that type. Let's keep it moving though, because Jim Jones was having an eventful little weekend. It's interesting. Let's get to his little situation. But yeah, it's that's why I saw people don't put people in the boxes. You never know what you're going, what's going to pop out that box. You feel me? You never know what type of person that you're dealing with. Um, if you just let people be who they going to be, they going to be who they going to be, and they going to show you who they are, and then it's up to you to decide whether or not you want to fuck with them or you don't want to fuck with them. Jeezy chose to fuck with Janie, and now he see what he got fucking with Janie. But anyway, let's get to Jim Jones. So Jim Jones got into a wild fight at the airport, taking on two men at once. Some footage has surfaced. I'm sorry, y'all. Some footage has surfaced, and he's claiming he was just trying to defend himself. So, let's see. All right, so the fight kicks off as Jim and two others are reaching the bottom of an escalator, and then they fighting on the escalator. Oh, that's so dangerous. At a Fort Lauderdale, at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. It's unclear what set off the encounter, but it escalated quickly. Why y'all fighting on the escalator? That is so scary. And I got an escalator story to go with this. So give me a second. So when Jim Jones throws punches at two individuals, they seem to land on an elderly man's leg He's clearly in a lot of pain when he hits the floor at the bottom of the escalator. Oh my gosh, I told you it's so dangerous. A woman rushes to turn off the escalator, but the fight continues despite protests from others hoping to get away from the violent scene. Child, finally a pair of officers break up the fight with Jim Jones letting go of the man he's holding pretty quick, who appears to be gushing blood, by the way. Oh my gosh. He protests yelling, "It's two of them against me," but he's not allowed. He allows the officers to lead him away and sit him in a chair. One of the other individuals isn't quite as calm, trying to pull out of the sheriff's and of the deputies' grasp. Though more officers arrive on the scene and stop him from going any further. Um, So this is what Jim Jones has to say. He said, "I was minding my business and defended myself. They got what they was looking for." Jimmy. First of all, I hate the idea that they was fighting on the escalator. A long time ago, and I'm sorry, every now and again I gotta jump into a sports story, but you know what it is. If you messing with over here, you know that's gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. So, many years ago, the Orioles didn't play at Camden Yards at one point in time. They played at what's going on with this? Did I break it? Oh, I did. Maybe I did. The Orioles used to play at this spot called Memorial Stadium, and the whole backstory behind that is that they had an escalator situation and it was kind of deadly. So I don't play them type of games when it comes to escalators. But apparently Jim Jones did. Apparently he cool with getting down on the escalator and possibly falling to his death. I don't even know. That was like not even enough space to give. Like, I'm like, all right, wait till we get to the bottom, and then we can really, it could really pop off. I'm not trying to fight you on no escalator. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. I'm not fight on the escalator, and it escalated quickly. It sure did. That's funny. I'm saying, and ever since I read about like I every now and again they come back and do like a memorial thing about it or whatever, and talk about what happened. They'd be like, how they be like, oh well, over 50 years ago or over 30 years ago, whatever it might be or whatever, and the story will come on and I watch it and I'm like, I don't know why I keep watching this story knowing it's going to make me real sad. And I just don't play with escalators. So I'm going to need you to get it together, Jim Jones. You got a lot of life left to live. Maybe, hopefully, you and Chrissy will get married. Well, I don't know. They don't got to get married. They could be happy just the way they are. Never mind, Jimmy. Never mind. Y'all happy together and that's all that matters. Let's keep it moving, though. All right, so these next two stories we're going to talk about, they kind of intertwine with each other, but they really don't. It just involve people beefing with the same person, so to speak. We all know what the situation is at this point, but let's go to this Rick Ross situation first, and then we'll get to Kendrick because I feel like I got a lot to say about what Kendrick got going on. So as we all know, Drake, everybody got beef with Drake. Everybody at war with Drake. Rick Ross is very much included in that. I think we talked about it a little bit. If we didn't, I don't even know why exactly this is happening, but it's happening. So, Rick Ross is using social media gossip to clown his rival Drake, joking Jersey shot his plane down as rumors his plane made a crash landing to land in the swirl. The rapper took to his Instagram story Friday to correct some jokes about his plane allegedly making an emergency landing, thanking his fans for prayers before launching into an over the top story. So Rick Ross claims that he saw a fighter jet burling towards his own aircraft, saying he sees an unarmed pilot nose like Tom Cruise from Top Gun before adding it happened without specifically what that is. Rick Ross is crazy, and we know this, but he basically said trolling Drake, petty boots. Petty boots, petty boots, petty boots, petty boots. They is coming for you, baby. I think it would be easier for him if it wasn't all of them at one time. But so yeah, Rick Ross. And then it's like he got to focus his attention on many men at one time at this point in time. And that's crazy. Like at one time though. But this one person he got to focus on, which is the one I think is the biggest one of all of them, is Kendrick Lamar. Because Kendrick ain't taking his foot off that ninja's neck. Yeah, petty boots. Petty boots, petty boots, petty boots. But Kendrick said he not taking his knee off. Oh no, I don't like that one. He not taking his foot off his neck, right? And I know y'all heard just like I heard, because I heard, so I know y'all heard. All of these different diss tracks. And I'm thinking in my mind, like, what would Kendrick just like, you know what? When he did that, when he was like, I know it's getting ready to get hectic real quick. So then he was just like, let me jump in the lab real quick and just recorded a whole bunch of them. And was like, I'm ready so when he come, I could just shoot him off. Like, I'm trying to figure out how that looks. Like, I'm trying to figure out how that looks. Is that what happened? K.1 Drake wave white flag. I mean, I think personally, if you want to save what you got going on, you should probably do so. Cause that dude was coming for your head and he wasn't playing about it. Like he's seriously coming for your head. But anyway. So let's talk about what he said. This was yesterday. So Drake just turned the tables on Kendrick Lamar, dropping a new diss record to say he baited him into telling a lie about a fake daughter. This while also denying he's a predator. Champagne Papi released The Heart Part 6 Sunday. A play on Kendrick Lamar's running song series of the same name. And just from the cover art, you could tell it was going to be doubled down on Drake's allegations about Kendrick and his fiancee Whitney. So the content is pretty Drake. So Drake says what Kendrick mentioned on Meet the Grams, namely the allegation about him hiding another kid, was some bullshit. And Drizzy says he knows that because he made sure to leak it out in the hopes that Kendrick would air it. But why? Where does that make sense? So turns out Kendrick fell for it. And if you believe Drake floated unsustainable rumors, by the way, we already been told by our Drake sources that the daughter thing was horse crap. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't see. I mean, and even if you did, now he could come back and talk more shit about you because you're a fucking liar. Like, what the fuck? Why would you do something like that? If you did do that, you thought it was a good strategy, but it was a horrible one. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna stop going on. But Drake also takes time to address Kendrick's repeated salacious claim that he's a pedophile, a notion Kendrick suggests was shared by a lot of folks at OVO, in the OVO camp. Drake straight up denies it and says he's never been with a minor and there's no evidence to prove Kendrick's allegations. He also says he's way too famous to play that game. Finally, Drake once again pushes his own wild claim that Kendrick beat his longtime fiance, whom he suggests Kendrick is actually estranged from, while once again insisting that one of their children might actually belong to Kendrick's creative partner, Dave Free. Child. Um, so I just don't know. I don't know if Drake saying that is enough to save him in the situation. I don't. I really don't. I don't think, okay, so I made up a fake kid so you be rated in to say something about it. That was stupid. And then I ain't heard not one comeback track yet that you've done on your side that tops anything he's done. Um R. Kelly was famous too, and you see how that turned out. Exactly. Exactly. And then it don't help that you got these situations where people are questioning why you be around young girls. It's been questioned before. Him hanging out with Billie Eilish at the time she was not a grown woman, she was a teenager. Um, this girl he was supposed to be going with, she was also a teenager. He kissed a 17-year-old on the stage, teenager. And then there's the little girl from Stranger Things. He was calling her and talking to her on the phone, teenager. So it's giving pedo vibes to me. I don't know. You kissing the girl, that's on camera. The girl you supposed to go with or whatever at the time, y'all took a little prom looking picture together. Billie Eilish complained because people was wondering why y'all talking, and she started complaining about why y'all minding her business. And then the young lady already came out and said that y'all was cool and that y'all be talking all the time. So looking kind of pedo to me. Petty Boost just trying to save his career. No one gonna want to stand next to him. Yeah, it's looking like that. It's looking like that. Um, and it's like the more he try to come back at Kendrick, the worse it get. It's like the worst, the worst, the worst, the worst, the worst. The worse it gets. I'm trying to tell you. I don't know what's going on right about now. So I would just shut up if I was Drake, and yes, I would wave the white flag if I was Drake. Because every track that I've heard thus far coming from Kendrick has been some heat, and he coming for again your head. He trying to take it off, and then he trying to punt it like a football. Yeah, that's what he doing. It's giving widow energy, just the optics. Yeah, but these are things that it's like he could say no, I'm not that, but then there's those kind of things. And one could believe that because you was denying Adonis, that you could deny a whole nother child. One could believe that. Um, but even if you don't have a daughter that you know, not claiming or whatever, this shit is whack. You need to just let it go. Don't try to come back. You're not gonna win. And what I think, let me see where I think. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. There's too many phones in here right now. Oh, y'all gotta see my decal for my case, my phone case. But anyway, I think I seen something earlier. Hold on. I don't know if I saved it though. Let me see. Let me see real quick. I don't know if I saved it. Um, dang. Oh yeah. No, I didn't. So, dang. What did I download it? think I downloaded it. I had to, but somebody asked Barack Obama a while ago, um, who he would take if Kendrick and Drake had to go toe to toe in a battle, and even Barack Obama, and that was just wow. This is before this shit even took place. Barack Obama been said Kendrick, so stop playing. Exactly. You hit one kid, you might do it again. I'm just saying, I wouldn't put it. I wouldn't put it past it. What you say? Oh, you saying the unclip? Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah. Oh, sorry, my bad, my bad. But y'all see the case I represent. Um. So yeah, I saw Obama said. Obama didn't say Drake. He said Kendrick. He said Kendrick. He said Drake is nice and all that. This is well, I'm not going to do it like a Barack Obama impersonator, but yeah, he's like, you know, Drake is nice and all that. He got good music and all that. He was like, but basically, I'm paraphrasing. He said Kendrick that nigga, so he going to take him in the battle, and he predicted that shit correctly. he predicted that shit to a saint. Oh my gosh, let me find out Obama Nostradamus. But he predicted that shit. He said it. So yes, if I was Drake at this point, I would just let this little beef right here go. But like, you got it, you won, you the champ. Boom, 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 boom. The champ is here, and let it go and just keep it moving. Cause and then what make it worse, I think, because you got all these, one is you got all these niggas beefing with you now, right? That's one. So not only do you got to protect your neck from them niggas, but then you got this dude over here with the master sword, and he been ready to take your head off. You heard what he said. He said he don't like the way you walk. He don't like the way you talk. He don't like nothing about you, nigga. So yeah, I would clear the air with this right here. Like, I don't want no problems. And then worry about the other shit. Cause the other shit and don't help him either. You got Rick Ross over here making diss tracks about you. You got, I'm quite sure you and Pusha T ain't never fix y'all situation. He the reason why we even know you got a kid in the first place. And that his mother was a porn star. I'm sorry, corn star. Um, yeah, then when you had that beef with Meek Mill, even though Meek Mill lost miserably, he did expose that she don't even write your rhymes. This is just getting out of hand. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just getting out of hand. What is going on? So if I was you, I would just go ahead and gracefully bow out. That's, it's okay to do that from time to time. I keep trying to tell y'all. I'm gonna tell you at the end of the show. He ain't like nothing about that boy. No, he told him, I don't like the way you walk. I don't like the way you talk. I don't like nothing you got going on. Nothing. I just don't like you in general. I just don't like nothing about you. so, so, and it's crazy because everybody that is reviewing this little situation right here, I keep hearing the same thing over and over again, which is like, yeah, well, Drake took Kendrick on, Drake took Kendrick on tour with him and ASAP Rocky, but as you can see, Drake also included, oh, that's another person he got beef with, but I get that part. I understand that part totally. That's some Riri shit. He mad because he was like, you fucked my bitch and got her pregnant. That type shit. I get that part. But yeah, he took ASAP Rocky and Kendrick Lamar out on tour at the same time together with him to open up for him. So everybody, well, but they say the beef really started with that controller shit. That Big Sean controller shit. But I don't know. I think it's just, I don't know. Yeah, but it was an exciting weekend. It was. I was ecstatic. Yeah, I don't know. I just, whoo, child. I do think that if we gonna have a hip hop beef, it should look like this. If we're gonna have one right now, you feel me? It should look like this. That's what it should look like. Yeah, it's time to get to these love notes. I'm ready because I'm tired, child. And they finally, well, oh, I didn't get to tell y'all. So the plan was because I started doing the ceiling in here. I think it was Saturday. I believe yeah, it was Saturday. I went ahead and started the ceiling in here, and for the most part, I got it done right. But I'm like, oh, I want to go over it with a few more coats of paint before I put the soundproofing up. Um, and then we'll be done in here because I just want to get this out the way so that I can move on to other things, right? So I ordered some paint rollers from Walmart, and guess what they sent me? There you go. Oh man, I don't even know what I did with the box. They sent me. Hold on. Instead of sending me paint rollers, they sent me this. Here's the thing. Then I asked them. They sent me my paint rollers though, but then they was like, "Well, you could keep the item that you received or whatever." And I'm like, "But I don't even have a bike. What am I gonna do with a bike lock? I don't know." So I could use it as a weapon, I guess. But yeah, it was crazy out here. That's what I got, and I wanted these so I could finish my painting. But yeah, nope. They sent me a bike lock and it's just like, you can keep it. No, I want my paint. I want to finish my ceiling. So this is the final week for me to be working on stuff in here. So I can get my order back because me not having order causes chaos for everything we got going on over here. And I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. I don't. I need my order back. But let me get to these love notes. So big shout out to anybody who watched from Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. I appreciate you. Thank you. But these people right here, these people come, download, listen to the podcast, show me love and all that good stuff. So I want to show them love. I always want to show them love. These people are my listening audience. And so let me explain something though, really quick. Love notes, how we came to the calling it love notes. I used to just call it love. Doc used to call it show notes. He also said I had a stack of papers the size of a composition notebook. I did not. It was just a lot of papers with a lot of cities, states, and countries on there. But we condensed it down now, and we compromised. Now we call it love notes. So and then I went green. So now we don't do it that way anymore. Now we do it this way, and I like it better this way. It's fine. It's flirty. It's energetic. Hold on. It's energetic. It's love. So big shout out to my peoples. I love y'all. Big love to my top six: the United States, the United Kingdom, India, France, Canada, and Belgium, specifically Paris and specifically Brussels. Hi, babies. Thank you. I love you guys so much. Yeah, baby. Russia, Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Turkey, Switzerland, Germany, Mexico, Austria, Philippines, Kenya. I love you, babies. Oh my gosh, I'm getting cotton mouth. Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brazil, Netherlands, Singapore, Spain, Ireland, and Nepal. I love you all. I love you guys so much. Mauritius, Israel, Hong Kong, China, Poland, Tunisia, Venezuela, baby, Czech Republic, Portugal, and Morocco. Hi, booze. I love you too. Hi. Hello. Ghana, Finland, Cameroon, and Lithuania. Hi, darlings. Oh, thanks for all of the love. You guys just make me so happy. I ain't gonna lie. Big shout out to Rock. I saw you earlier too. I don't know where you at, but I saw you, boo. Um, I'm gonna need them to act like they got some sense real quick. Yeah, it's a bike lock. What else? I don't even have a bike. I don't know what I'm gonna. I'm like, so now I just own a bike lock with no bike. Maybe they trying to hint at something. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't even have a bike. Um, Anyway, we worldwide ladies send that ovulation schedule. Get your eggs scrambled on schedule. I send my calendar to be like, listen, this is when I can get pregnant. I don't want you in that week. I don't want no parts of you in that week. And here the day you got this many days before you can't get none. That's how I'm getting down. I don't know about all that sending you my ovulation calendar. Then I sent it to you, and the next thing you know, I pop up pregnant. Now that's 9 months. I can walk around with a whole nother person inside of me. I've done that. I've been there, done that. Get out of here. Top flight catch the vibe, say cheese and pictures, but don't take them. Take them with petty boot. Child, the boogeyman might slot. Listen, I don't know. What I do know is Jim Jones about to stop fighting on escalators. That's freaking dangerous. That's freaking dangerous. Scary. Real scary. That's what I do know. Like, what's going on? The lady, like, I gotta stop it. Push the button. Push the button. Listen, it was crazy. Like, what? What? And people stop being racist pigs. Just cut it out and protest peacefully like you're supposed to be doing in the first place anyway. Duh. Anyway, you can always join the conversation. You can call in or you can send a text. The number's 443-780-5978. 443-780-5978. You want to contact us, you can contact us for whatever. You want to say hi, whatever. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. You know what I thought about the other day? I thought about throwing up one of my FaceTime and letting people FaceTime me, but then I thought about it like, never mind. No, I don't want to do that. I like my FaceTimes being free of people. And I know supposed to, that's what you got FaceTime for, but I listen. It's like, I forget that I have FaceTime because I don't even use it. Anyway, like, share, subscribe to this podcast. We need every like, every share, and every subscription. We need it. We need it. Join our coffee community so I can. This is my campaign right here, so I need y'all to hear me out. I need y'all to join my coffee community so I could cuss whenever I want to. I do. I want to talk about all the juicy shit that we talk about on the show already, but I don't want to have to wait to cuss. I just want to go off. Like, I started with that first story, and I did good. Screw you, Ole Miss. But at the same time, I wanted to cuss that whole time I was telling that story. And I don't want to be constricted. Down with censorship. So join our coffee community just for that sake. We don't have to be censored. Go check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com, www.ambitiouslyent.com, and it will lead you to the motherland. I wanted to cuss, Doc. Thank you. But I wanted to go off like you kinds of bitches. Oh, God. Make sure you check out our website. Let us know how you feel about our Mrs. Go DJ, because that's my DJ. Go DJ, because that's my DJ. Listen, dope ass DJ. Got mad love on. Talk to him today about some things we working on right now. I told him just let me. This is my last week fucking around in the studio, and then I could focus on all the other shit. I gotta get the studio done because I already committed. And once I commit to something, I gotta see it through. So yeah. But go DJ, because that's my DJ. Big shout out to Rukazy. One hell of a DJ. Good guy. Dope guy. Awesome guy. Anyway, yeah. Doc said I did great. I didn't cuss. I tried my best. And I felt like I was going to cuss, but I didn't. I did a good job. Yes, the smoke break. We got a smoke break coming up on May the 18th. May the 18th. So prepare yourself. We got Linwood coming back through. Gonna well, I gotta work on that flyer tomorrow, so that's part of my progress. Oh, y'all also gotta forgive me because my 90-year-old grandmother, the one that always be watching the show, that I'll be telling her that she shouldn't watch the show because I don't want her to hear me talking like that. She is in the building. She is here in Baltimore, all the way from North Carolina for this week. So if things look a little crazy this week, that's part of it too, because she's an elderly woman. She need help and all that good stuff. But it's just good to spend time with her. Good to see her face, all that good stuff. So yeah, Ma is in the building. She is here with us this week. She got here yesterday, actually. So yeah, she'll be here until the end of the week. So it is what it is. My grandma's here. So yeah, but we do have a smoke break coming up. I will be promoting Happy for the rest of this week up until the 18th. I know what it is. Um, but yeah, we got that coming up. Oh, yeah. What you say? Shout out to the young mover and groover. Yeah, she up in the building. She stepping. She stepping. She out here. She had to get out of North Carolina for a quick little, you know what I mean? So I can come up here and visit Baltimore for a little bit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? She up in the building. But yeah, so it is what it is. All right, y'all. So I don't think make sure you check the radio station out. You could get there from my website. Everything you need, you could get there from my website. So I just feel like I shouldn't have to say all of these things, but check out the radio station. Um, check out everything. Everything is there. Um, yeah, so that's that. But yeah, my grandma is in the building. I'm pumped. Um, I'm pumped. It's good to see her face. She's out here living life, and she need to. She need to enjoy life a little bit. Yes. So that, what year did we say before we get into all of that? Uh, but anyway, mind your business. Everybody's business is not your business. My business is definitely not your business. But okay, 1995. I'm ready. I'm with it. Um, mind your business because everybody's business is not your business. But except for on Media Mondays, sometimes on the tap in, I can't help it because sometimes I gotta tell people business to tell the story, or you know what I mean, whatever we pull out the bag. Um, I don't do it intentionally. And then also on the tap in, at the end of the tap in, every tap in, we do a final exam, and this final exam is based on the year 1995. So get yourself together. You could try to beat me, I guess. I encourage it. You feel me? But right now, I'm still a reigning champ. But yeah, the year is 1995. So we're gonna talk about that tomorrow. And then on White Wednesdays, we more wired than anything. So we still on our wiretap situation right now because we still, I don't want to say it like that, but we still in these documents. So but then other than that, mind your business. That's like 3 days worth of nosiness. I don't feel like you need to be any more nosy than that. Mind your business. Unless I come in like breaking news, breaking news. But other than mind your business. Uh, love your babies. Hug your babies. Tell your babies that they are the GOAT, the greatest of all times. Let them know that. They need that encouragement. You're the first line of everything: defense, encouragement, support. You're the first line of all of that. So it's your job to tell them that they are the greatest of all time. I try to tell my daughter all the time. She get a little discouraged every now and again, but I feel like as long as I got her back, she could do anything she want to do. So let them know. If they want to work for no, and I didn't put the telescope together yet, but if they want to work for NASA, tell them to be the best astronaut, engineer, freaking receptionist, janitor, secretary, or whatever it is that they do over there at NASA. I don't know. I knew them damn telescopes was coming. They was coming. I don't know. Whatever it is that they do over there in NASA, space, and well, I like to look at the sky. I'm big on the sky, so yeah. If they want to work for NASCAR, tell them to be best NASCAR driver, pit boss, freaking commentator or whatever the hell else they do over there in NASCAR. I don't know. I would think they have engineers over there too. I don't know. They just drive really, really fast, and at one point in time, they love muscle cars, and I forever will love a muscle car. So big shout out to them for that. But the point is, whatever it is that they decide that they want to do, it's your job to tell them that they to be great at it and that they are the greatest of all time. So I don't feel like parents don't encourage their children enough these days, and that's why a lot of these children are out here running around like knuckleheads. It just don't make sense. Stay in your lane, because my lane is not your lane at all. It's not your lane. You jump in my lane, you're gonna get this. You know, goodness that you do not want her at all. She a bitch. Just let her stay over there where she belongs. You only got two things you gotta focus on: not breaking the glass and don't push the button. Because you do that, then the gate won't come up and the she will come out and she gonna do this. Okay. And you don't want her. You want her. She's nice, sweet, kind, and cuddly, and all that good stuff. You want her, or at least her. Hey, you big her. Yep, like them Harley Quinns. Get them up in here. But hey, you big purr. But you want the two ladder. You don't want the first one. I told you she's bitchy. And what usually happens when you jump into other people's lanes is a collision. And like, who the fuck needs that? I don't need that for me. I don't need that for you. We don't need that for we. So just stay in your fucking lane and everything will be good. Everything will be perfect. Trust me. I'm trying to give you some good advice. Yeah, just stay in your lane. Nobody needs that collision shit for her life. I think this is the lesson that Drake is learning tonight, which is pick and choose your battles wisely. Every battle is not a battle for you to fight. You can not win the battle, but live another day to fight the war. And Mob Deep told y'all. They told y'all. They said it is a war going on outside, and that no man is safe from it. I'm not going to do the rest of the song, even though I want to. Really, really bad. I mean, it's in my soul right now. I want to right now, but I'm not going to do it. But they told y'all something, and y'all should have listened to them because they was real smart, prophetic even, and they was young when they said these words. So yeah, pick and choose your battles wisely, Drake. Pick and choose your battles wisely, and worry about the war. Oh no. Be who you gonna be. Don't let anybody dictate what you're supposed to be, how you're supposed to be. People will tell you every day, like, you need to be this, you need to be like that, you need to wear your hair like this, you need to get your hair cut, you need to dress like this, you need to not dress like this. Listen, it's too much. Just be who you want to be and say, fuck everybody else. They don't like it, then tell them close their eyes. I don't know. I'm not here for you. I'm here for me. I feel comfortable in me. And as long as I feel comfortable in me, nothing else matters. I'm just saying. Just saying. So, yeah, just be who you want to be. Come in this world by yourself. You're going to leave by yourself. So, with knowing all of that, why waste your time worrying about everything, everybody else, and what they got to say? That's how I feel. And that's that. That's that. All right, so Doc, I'm gonna see you tomorrow, Bookie, for our tap in. On Wednesday, we will be back for our little Wet and Wired Wednesday, aka wiretap, getting back into this mess because there's some new stuff. It's like stuff popping up every day, and it's crazy. But it's on this one case. I mean, well, not one case, but this one man with multiple cases. And none of it's looking good. And I mean, I do mean none of it. I'm just saying. So we're gonna get back into his shenanigans on Wednesday on our little wiretap situation we got going on. Um, and then make sure you tune in for Fire Friday. Got some heat. And I like when songs get in there for me because y'all don't know, but I'm a hip hop head. And I got my favorites. I'm not ever going to tell y'all what my Mount Rushmore is, but let's just say Big Big L is on my list. You feel me? And so yeah. I think I'm gonna enjoy this mix. I already got it already, and I got another one. We got another one in the chamber. So yeah, we ready to go. We ready to go. We ready to get some stuff popping this Friday. So make sure you tune in Fire Friday. And like I said, oh y'all, and I'm thinking, I'm gonna just say this real quick and then I'm gonna get out of here. I am going to only do interviews with entertainers on Saturday. Now that's not that I will do interviews with other people such as like if they owned a business and they wanted to come up and promote or whatever, I would sit down and have a little panel with them on other days. But I am reserving Saturdays from now on for smoke breaks. And just hear me out. Hear me out. The reason why I'm doing that is because we always have a Fire Friday. And so what happens after the fire's put out? The smoke. You got to clear the smoke. We having a smoke break. You got to clear that smoke. So that's how we're going to do it from now on. So I will only be doing interviews on Saturdays. Well, I accommodate, but for the most part, only on Saturday. So that's but anyway, I love y'all. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go do my mommy job and granddaughter job. Make sure I check on them and everything is copacetic. Yeah, you get it. Like when I put it together in my head, it made sense. I don't know if y'all get it, but it made sense to me. But yeah, I'm going to do my mommy and granddaughter thing. I love y'all. Stay out of trouble. Just get ready for the shenanigans, because trust me, it's a lot coming down the turnpike. And y'all be safe out here. I gotta get out of here. Let me go do my like job. Good night. Hold on, y'all. I ain't done yet. Let me go do my job. Good night, y'all. Bye.
Oh,